Although there's been a lot to be critical of Amazon in the recent months, something that is good on Amazon that I have to give them credit and props for is the Reacher series. Now, Jack Reacher series it's a set of novels by Lee Child, and I don't know how many novels there are, upwards of 10, probably more like 15, 16, something like that. I've probably read 8 to 9 of them. I like them. I really like that series. And the Tom Cruise movies were kind of trash. They really were. Not because the movies themselves were terrible, but because they weren't really what the character was all about. But this series on Amazon, to me, is a very good interpretation and very good adaptation of the book into a series. And I think one of the reasons is they just stuck to one book, The Killing Floor, the first Jack Reacher novel they made into the first season of Reacher. And when you look at the audience reaction, I don't think that is very tough to see that it's been a positive one. The critics like it. The audience in large part likes it. 88% critic score, 91% audience score. And one of the great things is what the Tom Cruise ones missed was the physicality of Jack Reacher. He is 6'5", 250. That's just what it is. There's no doubt about that. There's no argument. He is a massive hulking beast of a man. And he has to be, because that's part of who his character is. Tom Cruise is not that. And the way they portrayed him, I think, was very good. There was very little woke moments in this. And I think it was very true to the beats that you see happening in the Killing Floor novel. Was there some stuff that was expanded on? Yeah, there was. For instance, in the Jack Reacher book, the entire thing is in first person. So instead of knowing what the detective or this cop are like going and doing, instead of seeing them do that thing, you only get Reacher's, basically the summary of what happened when they come back and tell Reacher what happened. Not so much in this one. You actually get to see what happens with them. So as part of it, they are more important to the plot. And they did add a character in there, his friend Neely, who I think some people, if you don't understand what the Reacher series is all about, those books, you might think that's an SJW thing. No, Neely is an important part of those books. She's not introduced yet, but they introduced her for this to be a connector between multiple series. She's a badass. Reacher really respects her. She really respects Reacher. And I thought she was utilized pretty well. There's about 15 seconds of an 8-episode series that I think you can consider woke. And that's pretty good. Is it perfect? No, it's not perfect. There's a little bit of kind of cheesy lines at times, but overall, I think there's some great action. I think it covers some dark, gritty shit with some lightheartedness at times as well, and I really fucking enjoyed it, and I can't wait to see more. So there's not much out there I like right now, but Reacher was definitely one of those things. And I also give a shout out to my man Matthew Marsden, who has been on this channel before, who plays Jack Reacher's dad in some flashbacks. So overall, there's not many things I recommend nowadays, but Reacher is definitely one of those things, especially if you've actually read the book. I think you have a good appreciation for it. Is it perfect? No. Is it pretty damn good? I think so. And I'm looking forward to season 2, which has already been renewed. So some good things out there every once in a while. Thanks for watching, everyone. And a huge shout out to my patrons. I appreciate you guys so much. Want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram? Check out the description below. You'll find links to my P.O. box and my Patreon as well. And I'll talk to you guys later.